All right, another one. All right, one thing happening for the new season of Overwatch is that they are changing all the passives in the game. So what I've heard, and it wasn't demonstrated in the hero breakdowns when you press like F1 and stuff, is that everybody in the game now has a global passive where they obviously auto-regenerate HP after not being in combat. And number 2, all heroes will reduce healing by 30% if they're dealing damage. Previously, that was a damage roll passive only, where if you were dealing damage, you know, they would take less. But it was really unintuitive to know whether it's happening. So now all heroes have that effect if you're dealing damage, including supports, including tanks, if you deal damage. Okay, so that's number 1. And now all the other passives, like the old passives that you remember, are going to be broken up into all these other sub-role passives. So initiators. What does an initiator do? Well, it says staying airborne will lightly heal you. So initiators are going to be your flyers, your Diva, your Doomfist, your Wrecking Ball, and your Winston and your Wrecking Ball. So that's what initiators do. 75 HP over time. The heal duration will be for 1 second. It looks like there's still a main roll tank passive where they obviously, if you play roll Q, they'll have the extra 150 health. They give less ult generation when enemies shoot them, and they have a healing reduction from the, oh, it looks like I said 30% less healing. It looks like tanks specifically will only get 15% less healing specifically, so tanks can be pocketed a little bit harder, I suppose. So that's the initiator role. What is the Bruiser role? Well, the Bruisers are going to be your in-combat people like Mauga, Orisa, Roadhog, and Zarya. What is a Bruiser? They reduce headshot damage, critical damage received. While at critical health, they now gain movement speed. Interesting. So 25% less headshot damage for these people. So Orisa, Mauga, Roadhog, and Zarya are going to be tankier. They're going to be tankier, and if they are getting really low on HP, they'll get a little bit faster. A low HP Orisa might be able to chase you down, maybe Zarya, Roadhog, Mauga. Very interesting. I really thought Junker Queen would be in there as well, but Queen is already fast enough, maybe she doesn't need it. Okay, the next passive is going to be Stalwarts. Hello, Mommy Domina. How you doing? Stalwart. Stalwart will just reduce the knockbacks and slows received. So you have 40% knockback resistance and slow resistance. So that does mean, if I'm not mistaken, these tanks can be booped pretty hard then. Lucio might be able to boop them like normal, but only these tanks will be a bit more sturdier on the ground. And they won't be slowed as hard. And we know some heroes have slows now, like Hanzo's Frost Arrow, which is a new perk. If you didn't hear about that, I could show that to you in another video as well. So there's that. That's the Stalwart tank. So that's what the tank's passives have turned into, apart from having less ult charge gain and passive healing reduction from taking damage. Okay, now on to the damage roll passives. We have 4 new breakdowns called Specialist, Recon, Flanker, and Sharpshooter. So for the Specialists, what do the Specialists do? Eliminating an enemy will briefly increase your reload speed. So these people are the ones that fire their gun very fast. So Bastion, if you kill somebody, you can reload really fast. What does that look like? Well, like that. What's the normal reload look like? That. Normal reload, fast reload. Hanzo is not in this category because he obviously has infinite ammo. Junkrat as well, for example, I'm not going to show them all, but look. Boom, boom. What is it? Look how fast that is. This is normal. Reload into the next shot. Now this is a... Especially if Junkrat's able to eliminate someone with the mine. Very cool. Rat on speed. So yeah, these are all the heroes with faster reloads. Bastion, Emre, Junkrat, Mei, Soldier, Symmetra, and Torbjorn. Okay, Recon is going to be your next 4 sub-roles with these 4 heroes. Recon, you detect enemies below half health through walls after you damage them. So if you're, especially if Echo has an execute with the beam if they're under half health. Freya, really good if you can see them under half around a corner to line up a shot. Same with Pharah and Sombra as well. So I guess if I damage them, they're less than half health, I have vision now. But that lasts pretty long. I was like, how long does this last for? Oh wait, it doesn't reactivate. Wait, what? Reveal duration. It says 5 seconds. Can I not reactivate it?
My skills are improving.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. It might just be a one-time thing until they maybe come back to the above half threshold. Is this a bug? Okay, well, now, wait, now he's re-showing. No, okay, it works. Maybe that one was just a bit borked. Okay. So that's what the Recon does. It works for all these other heroes as well. Next, we have Flanker Roll. What is the Flanker Roll? Health packs restore more health. Tracer is in here, and I think one of her things is health packs also restore 1 blink charge. So that's kind of like as a double whammy in that sense, right? But anyway, back on Flankers. Yes, they restore an extra 75 HP per health pack. Obviously, if you get a mega health pack, it doesn't matter. You're going to be full health, right? No matter what. But this is really good for the small minis. How much do minis heal, guys? Pop quiz. Is it 100 HP? Is it 75 HP? I don't actually know. That's why I'm asking you. It might be 100. Minis are 75? Oh. Okay, well, there you go. So now, it looks like they all heal 150, which is fantastic for the flankers. Okay? 75 additional healing for the flanker style. Okay, last one is going to be called Sharpshooter. Critical hits reduce your movement ability cooldowns. Oh my god, wait. So if I coach gun like this, 10 seconds, right? 8, 7, 4, 3. It speeds it up quite a bit. So there you go. It reduces 75%. Oh, it's scaled based on the damage you deal. So it depends on the hero. It depends on the hero. So once again, like Ash would deal more for a scoped headshot, yeah? So that should reduce the cooldown a little bit more. Can you look at my coach gun cooldown right now? 10. What is that? That's like over. Interesting. Very interesting for the Sharpshooter one. Big for coach gun and long cooldowns. Who else is a Sharpshooter? Cass? Oh my god. So if you combat roll, third headshot, 3 headshots, and you basically speed up your combat roll. That's your movement ability. Who else has it? Hanzo's got a lunge, right? Okay, so once again, because it is scaled by 75% damage done, I think 100 damage would equal 1 second. So basically, if you lunge and land a single headshot, you can have another lunge, or 2 headshots, excuse me, back to back, and you basically get it back right away. Although that bot was less than half HP, it took a lot less damage, so it didn't reduce my cooldown as much though. Sojourn as well, looking kind of crazy. Rail basically, how much is that? Okay, let me actually build up 100 charge really fast. Slide, 7 seconds. Was that a headshot? Did I miss? I might have missed. Okay, at 7, 6, 5. Oh, test during the ult. There's also railgun max energy.
Not bad at all.
Right? And you get additional power slide
This
stuff
is a leg up.
So let's just get like a, I don't know, like a Roadhog bot. Oh, he would take less headshot damage. Okay, let me burn all my charges here.
This ends now.
Look at the bar on the bottom right now.
Headshot.
Yeah, so if you can hit a bunch of headshots while overclock, you can continuously slide. Headshot, continuously slide. So it comes, yeah, that's pretty good for the Sharpshooters. Same with Widowmaker. Oh my gosh, wait, if you grapple, what's the cooldown? 10 seconds? Is that changed? I swear it used to be 12 seconds. 10 seconds. Then you can grapple again, right? Crazy. I'll go over the perks in a second. Okay, so that's the Sharpshooter perk. The last 3 subcategories are going to be called Tactician. So Tacticians for these supports, we have Ana, Bap, Jetpack Cat, Lucio, and Zenyatta. First one, you can gain excess ultimate charge, which carries over. Okay, so here's my ultimate charge. You see 15%, 16. If I grab that, it'll instantly charge it to me. So let me just try to get to 100 really quick. Oh my god, it's going to take forever. Hold on. Let me shoot these. I want to show like a natural buildup because again, if I grab that blue alt charge thing, it'll just instantly show the bar at full. Maybe the healing gives me more. Oh, this is probably faster. Oh, all these bots are low HP. Okay, I almost have my ult. You ready? Okay, do you see that? Do you see the bar on the bottom? 1 out of 25. So I'm overfilling right now. 4%, 6, 8, 9, 10. So basically, well, that was full HP. If you build it up as much as you can, and I chuck it, so it's at 17 right now, and I decide to nano,
You're powered up. Get in
I start
there.
my next ultimate at 17%. A little carryover. So when people like, you know, hold their ultimates for too long, it'll actually like sort of be okay because you can start overfilling. Does it build passively as well? I don't know. Maybe it does. Let me look at it again.
I have you. Keep fighting. We need fortified.
All right. Now we sit and wait. Is it going to passively charge up? Wait, let me shoot one time here. Okay, we're at 3. I don't think so, guys. I don't think it does. It seems like it has to be active damage. You can gain. It just says you can gain, so like it's not active.
He's taking orders for in and out.
Huh?
He's taking orders for in and out.
Oh, I'm good. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. No, I'm not. So yeah, so you have to be actively still doing damage. So if you hold your nano for a little bit too long, this is actually really good for Ana for sure. I like that. We're waiting. So yeah, that's going to be good for Baptiste, Ant Matrix, Jetpack Cat's pick up and tether ultimate, so you can sit on that. Especially Lucio and Zen, where you have to like wait for the perfect time to use it. This is very good for these heroes as well. Not for KarQ, excuse me. So Ana, Bap, Jetpack Cat, Lucio, and Zen will benefit from this passive. Now, the carryover, excuse me. The next passive is going to be called Medic. What does the Medic do? Healing allies with your weapon will also heal you back. So they have crazy... Guys, I actually think Moira might be insane this patch. Wait, no, maybe not. Sorry. You have to heal your teammates to heal yourself. Okay.
I'll find my own.
So...
Hey,
78.
you take a lot of damage, huh?
That's pretty decent self-healing. Okay, so if I'm taking damage like this, 77, a full Ofuda heals me 22 HP. Self-heal. I think that's actually strong on Mercy, excuse me. Healing allies with your weapon, 25% of the damage. Yeah. Okay, so that's what this passive does. Let's see what it looks like on the other heroes here. What is it? Healing allies with your weapon also heals you. I feel like Life Weaver doesn't really need it too much. So I'm not going to show it on Weaver. Who? Oh, I said it. Oh, my bad. The big one would be for Mercy, sorry. For the healing allies with your weapon will also heal you. And you also begin regenerating your health more quickly for 15% of the healing done. So Mercy with Jetpack Cat in the sky actually feels like she has insane sustain, right? So here, I'm going to take a lot of damage here. She already has this built in, but now I don't know if it's like higher numbers or not. Right now, my self-passive is kicking in, but yeah. Wait, has she always been 225 HP, by the way, or am I tripping? She might have been always 225. I didn't even notice. Okay, and then Moira. Oh, they changed it 2 seasons ago. Okay, my bad. I'm tripping. Guys, I don't click Mercy. Not my kind of hero. So if I heal a teammate, like Moira already heals when she deals damage. So this is only a self-passive healing. Actually, if she takes like a random poke chip damage from like a Pharah and I heal a clump of enemies or teammates, I can actually self-heal a lot. But very cool. Very, very cool for the Medic passive. The last role passive is going to be called Survivor. Using a movement ability will instantly activate the passive health regeneration for at least 0.25 seconds. So what is Briggs' movement abilities? Well, if I'm low HP and I guess if I shield bash like this, I'll instantly start regenerating. I'll start my my self-healing. Same with the Lari. My pylon's cooking me. I'm also not full HP. Boom, movement ability, and I'm gonna start healing. Juno. I just press this button, my boosters or whatever you call it, and then I'll start healing. Mizuki, activating it on the little doll drop like that. And I'm invulnerable for a moment too. That'd be kind of crazy. Lots of self healing and Wu Yang as well. If I take damage, just one of these movement abilities, it would be cool. What about speed ring? That's a good question. Let me check it out here really quick. So here I'm gonna take some damage. Speed ring out. No, my healing is not activated right now. I'm gonna take damage again. I press boost like this, and now I'm starting to heal instantly. I think it has to be a true active ability. I don't think double jump will activate it. And that's all the new passives coming out next season.